What's going on, guys? Your boy Sly here. Happy Friday! I'm back once again in the Destiny universe with my weekly Xursday video. Now, before I begin, I want to welcome all of the new subscribers to the nation. Guys, it means the world to me that you choose to follow me, a small YouTuber, when there are literally hundreds of others to choose from. So, I just want to say thank you all for your support, and I hope that each and every one of you turns out to become a long-time citizen of the nation. Now, I'm planning a giveaway very soon to not only thank everyone for giving me a chance, but to also welcome the new guys and to say thank you to my veteran citizens out there, especially the ones that subscribed to me when there was only like 100 of us. So keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. Now, I'm just waiting on some things to get in the mail, and once they do, we will be good to go. So with that said, it's Friday and the work week is just about done, guys. Hang in there, knock out these last few hours, and let the weekend begin. Now, you know it's Friday because the Guardians' second favorite time of the week takes place on today, and that is Xursday, my fellow Guardians. Now, if you're new to the nation, I want to tell you guys how these videos work. Now, I put thumbs on my cover page or thumbnail to let you know exactly what kind of week Xur is having. If you see a thumbs up, it's probably worth taking a quick look. Double thumbs up, it is a definite watch, but if you see a sideways thumb or maybe even a thumbs down or a double thumbs down, then it's probably safe to skip it. So with that said, you've seen what's on this cover, and it's exactly what people have been freaking waiting for. So let's head into the tower and check out our old friend Xur and see where his crazy ass is at this Friday. Now, as you can see, his gang tag is boom, right here, right in front of me. And that's the cool thing about being a little late. All you have to do is look for the cluster of people in their menus. Boom, I see it right there. Vanguard Hall. I'm guessing he's right next to the horny robot. Alright, so you guys ready to see what all this hype is about? Let's do this, and oh my god, do you see this? I said, do you see this awesome, crazy, super effing sweetness right before my eyes? The Twilight Garrison. Oh my sweet Jesus, RNGesus has been blessed. I can't believe it. It finally happened. He's selling the beautiful Twilight, okay, well maybe not really beautiful, but the awesome Twilight Garrison. And next up, we have a helmet that rather dulls up the moment, the ATS-8 Arachnid. Then the almighty Ram for the Warlock, and another crown jewel of the weekend, the coveted Hawkmoon. And I have to say, Guardians, I was doing a weekly Crucible match last Tuesday, and I didn't have any PvP weapons except for the Hawkmoon with me. So I gave it a run, and I was dropping people left and right. It was way better than I remembered. But enough about that, let's take a look at these curios. So for engrams, we have a Legacy Heavy Weapon engram. By the way, all those YouTube players, Gjallarhorn could be yours today with this. Moving on to the Sparrow upgrades, we have the Blue Plasma Drive and the Green Emerald Coil. Then the usual 3 packs of Heavy Synth, the 5-pack 3 of Coins, the underused Glass Needles, and then a Raging Shitstorm of Nastiness right below. Seriously, guys, do me a favor. Don't even look at this. I mean, never use this. You promise? You promise. Alright, guys, let's take a look at these in depth. We'll start off with the Twilight Garrison. Exotic perk here is called Tactical Air Support. Press BB to evade. Pretty sure it's circle on PlayStation. 48-42 Discipline Strength, and of course, one of those can be jacked up just a little bit higher. Now, as with most exotic chest pieces, ammo buffs can be found as secondary perks, and the Twilight Garrison has my favorite kind. It gives you either special weapons ammo increase or heavy weapon ammo increase. None of this specific weapon type stuff. Extra ammo for whatever category you want. I love it. With the new ammo nerfs in place, it's a very welcomed perk to have. Now finally, we have armor or damage mitigation perks on the third row, and here you can choose between Solar Recovery, increased recovery for 5 seconds after taking Solar Splash damage, or Solar Armor, increased armor when using a Solar subclass. Go for armor all the way. The Twilight Garrison is by far my favorite Titan exotic. Now, not by terms of looks, but by its fun maneuverability and for its usefulness. Now, it may seem like a toy, but once you get to use it correctly, you wondered how you ever lived without it. The capabilities to extend your jumps or burst out of the fire, get out of the way from Axion bolts, or melee damage make this chest piece my absolute favorite. Admittedly, it does look a little goofy. It's enormous and oddly bulbous. The blue life jacket, one of my clanmates calls it. But the great thing about it is that for those of us who have all 3 characters, using a Titan with the Twilight Garrison is almost a natural move after using a Shade-Stepping Hunter. Now, once you get used to it and you switch out to another exotic, you really start to see how much you actually rely on its ability. Alright, well next up we have a Year 1 exotic hunter helmet that is now in Year 2, the ATS-8 Arachnid. Exotic perk here is called Arachnid Sensorium or Sensorium, not really sure. Your golden gun zooms in for accuracy when aimed and can be kept ready for longer. Low roll here on intellect at 55, and you can choose to bump that up or go for a little strength. Secondary perks are Ashes to Assets, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, and Heavy Lifting, bonus super energy gain from killing minions of darkness with heavy weapons. And finally, the only helmet perk you should be looking for, Infusion. Replenish health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. Now this helmet looks awesome and is only 2 weeks old in Year 2. Now I haven't had a chance to try out its newly acquired talent within its old exotic perk, which states that it keeps it ready for longer. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but I will try to find out and comment back about it here soon. In Year 1, it was a waste of space. No one really needs to zoom in on Golden Gun, because if you're that far out when you're using it, chances are you're going to miss or not kill him anyways. So stick to close ranges when using Golden Gun. I can't tell you how many times people have told me that range doesn't matter with Golden Gun. If you hit him, it's a kill. That is until I unveiled 3 minutes of footage of people walking away from Golden Gun after shooting them at range. Now, with so many better options out there this week, I would pass this up. But if your coins say yes and that collector inside of you needs it, then you already know what needs to happen. Alright, moving on to the next helmet of the week, the Warlock's Ram Helmet. Exotic perk here is called Strength of the Ram. Increased armor, period. All Voidwalker melees trigger lifesteal on hit. 33-36 intellect strength, and I'd go strength all the way for this particular helmet. Second tier perks are Inverse Shadow, increased super energy from killing PvE enemies, and Heavy Lifting, bonus super energy gain from killing PvE enemies with heavy weapons. And finally, the greatest helmet perk alive, Infusion, health regen with orb pickup. The Ram is a beast and an awesome helmet to have in your arsenal. Now, it's not quite as powerful as it used to be, but nonetheless, it still gives you more of a fighting chance than not using it at all. It used to give out like a +5 bonus armor stat, but it's now back down to 3. Now, ever since the shield nerf of reses, you can res kill anyone, but back in the day, this helmet would keep the warlocks in the clear. Now, it still gives you great protection, and if you're a Voidwalker, it gives you your health back with every melee you throw. It does not have to be the charged melee either. If you melee an enemy in PvE or PvP, your health will start to regen. It is absolutely great, and for some reason it is rarely used. You mostly see Sunsingers wearing this in trials for the added protection. Still, it's a great buy if you don't have it already. So, the second amazing reason Xur is my hero today is because of the coveted Hawkmoon. It's an exotic hand cannon because of a combination of 2 perks. The first is Luck in the Chamber. 1 random bullet does considerable bonus damage, and then its main perk, Holding Aces. 2 more random bullets do bonus damage. So in total, 3 bullets deal extra damage, and it's an already hard-hitting beast. Now this bad boy can 2-shot Guardians in the Crucible on the reg. Now you do need to have a steady hand to use this effectively, but with the range boost from the update, it's even better at medium ranges, and as an added bonus of the range boost, this accuracy is also increased. Now the Hawkmoon is the best designed hand cannon out there. Not only does it sound great, but it's fun to use, it shoots smooth, and most of all, it's deadly to use. This combination makes it a hard weapon to put down. If you have the coins, you need to get this weapon. Alright, well finally, let's quickly go over the barrel upgrades. First we have Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, and then Aggressive Ballistics. Go aggressive all the way. Then for second tier intrinsic perks, we have Hammer Forged, Quick Draw, and Speed Reload. Stick with Hammer Forged all the way. The combination of Aggressive Ballistics and Hammer Forged proves to be the deadliest for me, and since the stability is already so great, the little extra that it's taken away is barely noticeable, but the range and impact definitely is. Well, that's all she wrote for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. The past 2 Xur visits have been freaking awesome, and I'm hoping that they continue. But unfortunately, it does have to stop at some point. But RNGesus, if you're out there, buddy, hear my plea, let it not be soon. Anyway, guys, I am outie. Once again, thank you so much for following me and helping my channel grow. It's because of you that we are slowly rising up, and I cannot thank all of you enough. So before I go, remember to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on every new upload from Sly Nation and any news from our favorite games. I'm out, y'all. Have a freaking awesome weekend. I hope Lord Saladin is raining down the loot like it's crazy candy. And until next time, y'all, this is your boy Sly. Done. Gone. Out.
Ammo inbound. Zone B secure.